It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
Welcome to the morning show on XL7-TV. I'm David Stroud here with Scooter Scott Callies.
Whoop, whoop. Wind it up.
Wind it up.
Whoop, whoop.
I'll take it.
Yes. How are you?
I'm good. It's Tuesday.
It is Tuesday, and you've had a long weekend.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, it was different.
Did you have to go in Sunday?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I had to work. I worked Friday. I didn't have to work, but I worked it anyway. And then Saturday off, then work Sunday, then Monday off. Just the way the week had to fall because of the boss being out of town this week. Anyway.
So you were off yesterday.
Yeah, we were just talking about that, how I just sat on the couch all day and watched TV, like 5 movies. And then Carla, she's running for her, marathon, New York City Marathon in November.
Way to go, Carla.
Yep.
Go. You go.
Carla, go. She's doing really good, too.
Awesome.
So I thought, well, I'll go with you to ASU Mountain Home, and I'll walk the trail and while she runs it.
I can't believe you don't run the thing with her. I mean, support her.
I do support her. I just don't run for
don't
fun.
run for fun.
Yeah.
I get it.
But it was really nice out yesterday. I should have went outside more than the one time I did.
That was beautiful yesterday. Yeah. Man.
So nice. And then the sky as the sunset. It was really pretty.
It was nice. It was a beautiful day yesterday.
Yep.
Of course, I didn't get out and do a lot of fun stuff in it, but it would have been nice. But, of course, easy come, easy go.
Right. Today.
We'll have some more good days coming up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It seems like we've still got some winter left from what the groundhog said.
Hunks Tony Phil. I don't know what his problem is.
Well, he is saying that there's 6 more weeks of winter.
Yeah.
Which I've been telling you, it's kind of too early to be counting winter out yet.
True.
I know.
Yeah. Sometimes, end of February, beginning of March is when we see another cold front and there's maybe the chance of snow. I mean, I don't mind it. That back and forth where you have a really nice day and then it drops down within a couple of days to 20s again. And it just feels so cold, so bitter.
Your body doesn't get time to adjust, and it just seems so much colder. And
yep. So we'll see, right? We'll see what this week has in store here.
Yeah, I haven't really paid attention to this week, so I am anxious to see. Well, I think we do have some rain coming in.
That's what's funny is, we do this show and we talk about it.
Yeah.
We do the next, 7-day forecast. Then I leave here and I go to work, or I end up seeing Carla and she'll go, "What's the weather say it's going to be this week?" And I go, "I don't remember."
See, and you yell at all of us for not listening to you. You don't even listen to yourself.
I don't even listen to myself.
You're smart enough not to listen to yourself.
Right?
That's sad. That's sad.
Well, when it comes to 7-day forecast, it's always with a grain of salt because, as you can see from Tuesday to Thursday, when I come back in, that it changes. You have it's going to rain.
I usually do the opposite now, and I'm more right than
more right than wrong. But come in Thursday and on Friday it's saying it's going to rain, but then it pushes off to Saturday or Sunday. It always seems like it can push off. And so you prepare your Friday on Tuesday, but then on Thursday it changes. So it's good to have an idea of what could happen.
Yeah.
Better than not having any idea. So that's probably why the weather people can keep their job when they're wrong half the time. Because at least they gave you an idea.
An idea.
Yeah, that what could happen. It might rain Friday.
Might rain Friday.
Wait till the day before to see if it actually will. Because they've
Don't
got it
put
down.
any money on it.
They've got it down a day or two before.
They do. I mean, but when you start reading off like next week's weather, they really don't have a clue. There's too many variables.
Yeah, Mother Nature can shift.
Yes.
She does what she wants.
A finicky little thing.
Yeah. It's like, okay, so we've got a cold front coming from the north. and it's sweeping south. But then the wind picks up in the south and pushes it to where it slows it down. And then instead of hitting, say, Missouri, it stays in Iowa when they thought it was going to push down to the southern part of Missouri. But
is this our weather forecast?
no, I'm just making stuff up.
All right, we better get on with the show. We're losing control of it.
Oh, no, we got time.
We do.
Yeah, remember?
Our guest doesn't come till 7:30 today.
Yeah, exactly. We can sit here and just say whatever we want.
Okay, you go right ahead here. Sorry, didn't mean to put you on the spot.
Put me on the spot.
Yeah, I was going to go take a break.
Well, I mean, we could talk about all the things that have been going on in the world, but to narrow it down to just one thing, there's so many. What do you talk about?
Well, why don't we get the morning part of the show done, and then we'll flow on to
right.
that when we get into community news and stuff like that.
Sounds like a plan.
Sound like a plan?
All right.
All right.
Hospice of the Ozarks. They sponsor the morning prayer. Since 1979, they believe that every individual is unique, special, and worthy of quality end-of-life care. Hospice matters. The end of life deserves as much beauty, care, and respect as the beginning. It's still a not-for-profit 501c3. There's never been a charge to a patient or their families for hospice care, and this commitment remains a part of their mission. We'll pause now for the morning prayer. Excuse me. Dear Lord, please watch over our southern border with all the people heading down there to make changes and to protect our nation. Just watch over them as some bad hombres, I guess I could say, is targeting our military and our border patrol. So please watch over them as they protect our nation. Watch over our children, our first responders, and our military, those that put themselves in harm's way for our freedoms. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
Hospice of the Ozarks. Give them a call at 870-508-1771. You can ask them about respite care. When you're taking care of a loved one, they can help you with a day off or two. So go by and see them. They'll take very good care of your family member. They're pretty much the best company.
I'm telling you right now, it's one
yeah.
of them companies that if you ever need them, you are so happy they're here.
Definitely.
They do so much for the whole family, everybody, that it's just amazing.
Yep. And when you're taking care of a loved one, it can be a lot, full time. Maybe you still have children at home and you could use a break. Don't feel bad about that, because as Scooter always says,
got to take care of yourself before you can take care of others.
Exactly right. That's okay too. Now let's hear a word from our sponsor, the Z Team. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Bob Zador of the Z Team. I'd like to share something with you. Our team didn't need to reach everyone to be considered successful. We only needed the power of one. One person who was delighted with the way they were treated, helping them to reach their real estate goals. One person who told another person who told another, and so on. So if you're ready to buy or sell real estate, the Z Team would like to be your one. Give us a call. 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. The Z Team, Bob and Linda Zadora, for all your real estate needs. Give them a call at 870-405-0793. You can go to retiretoarkansas.net where you can find their listings, the MLS listings, and these beautiful views. Oh,
nice.
Very crisp. Morning. It does. It looks beautiful. That is Cotter, Arkansas, the horseshoe bend of the White River. Brought to you by the Z Team and cameras on the back of their home. Absolutely amazing view that you can go to 24/7 on their website at retiretoarkansas.net, where you can also find, again, their listings and the MLS listings. They also have a plethora of information about the Ozarks. Really the best team in real estate to find you the right home for the right time of your life. You got that big house and all the kids, and then they grow up and move away to college, and you're technically an empty nester, although they'll come back and see you, I hope. But maybe after a while, it's time to get something a little bit smaller, a little bit more manageable. They are senior real estate specialists that find you, maybe that condo that'll be better suited for the time of your life. Isn't that right, Scooter?
Yeah, you never know.
You
get to that point where you're taking care of that farm or the big yard or whatever, just gets to be a little too much, and it's just time to let somebody else handle that part of it.
That's the way I'd feel about it. I don't want to do all this work no more.
Yeah, somebody just put a pull in, okay.
Yeah. And we did last year.
Yeah, I know.
Very good. Man, that's so pretty. We need to go fishing.
I agree.
Not to catch fish, just to be out on the water, because I can't catch fish to save my life. So that's okay. They see Dave and they just laugh at my. They laugh.
See,
at my
that's how
lure.
I am when I go out on the lake. On the river now, anybody can catch fish on the river.
Yeah, you're right. I do catch fish on the river.
I get a lake, and I've got one of these really nice fish finders where you can actually see the fish fly.
Yeah.
And you can see them laughing at my hook, like there's something wrong with it.
They come up to it and then swim away.
A couple of them jump out of the water and just kind of laugh right in my face.
Right. Like, ha. That's funny. That's why they're jumping out of the water. Just to let you know they're not taking the bait. There is David's Island. I dub thee. Look at that. Go to retiredarkansas.net and find your next home. And give Bob and Linda Zadora a call. 870-405-0793. Realtors you'd recommend to a friend. Let's take a look at the weather brought to you by the Z-Team. Here we go. It looks like quite a bit of activity over there on the west coast, all the way up into Montana. You got spots of snow and rain, and it stretches once later in the day. It stretches all the way across 4 states, and it looks like the central part of the U.S. is in the clear. The south, southeast, northeast, it all looks like we're going to have a nice day today. I don't see any
how about some
activity.
temperatures?
I could give you the temperatures, but I don't want to. I just skipped right. I just glossed right over that.
I noticed
didn't I?
that. I'm just trying to help.
Holy moly. Mountain Home is 45. Harrison at 42. Batesville at 50. Yaleville at 45. Marshall at 43. Salem at 42. Mountain View at 43. Calico Rock at 45. West Plains, Missouri at 42. Springfield at 39. Poplar Bluff at 44. And St. Louis at 39. I'm just trying to mix it up today, Scooter. Just trying to mix it up today. I think what happened is I was totally surprised the radar was actually working this time. So I thought, I better use it before I lose it, right?
There you go. You got some rain popping up down there. It looked like in Arkansas.
Well, look at that. That surprised me. I was looking at the northwest when that happened. Down in the southern part of the state. Let's just jump real quick. Yep, around 10 and 11. It looks like we do have some activity. I don't think it looks like it's going to be, real bad. It's just maybe spot showers and maybe a little mist. Maybe just a little rain, little wetness. And you can see here in the central part of the state. Now, is that a dense fog? Yeah, I'd say dense fog advisory. Look at the south, though. The south has quite a bit of fog, almost all of Florida. And it looks like central part of Little Rock all the way down to maybe Monticello. Is that where that is? Man, probably. 7-day forecast today. Partly sunny, high of 55. Tonight we got cloudy, then a slight chance of showers at 20% and patchy fog, and low of 43. Wednesday we got a chance of showers at 30% and patchy fog, then partly sunny and a high of 65. Wednesday night we got a chance of showers at 30%, low of 58. Thursday, slight chance of showers at 20%, high of 75. Thursday night, we got mostly cloudy, a low of 42. Friday, slight chance of showers at 20%, high of 51. Friday night, slight chance of showers at 20%, then mostly cloudy, low of 42. Saturday, slight chance of showers at 20%, a high of 72. Man, that's just a small chance of rain this whole week.
Yeah.
Norfolk Lake water level is at 554.7. Level is 2.7 feet above full pool. They're generating 2. And we have Bull Shoals Lake water level at 658.16. Level is 0.84 feet below full pool, and they're generating 1. That is a look at your weather. It's going to be pretty today.
Enjoy it.
Call Bob and Linda Zadora for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. Go to retiredarkansas.net. Find their listings, the MLS listings, those beautiful views of the White River, and a plethora of information about the Ozarks. Scooter, let's take a break.
We'll be right back.
All right. Community news brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals.
Your senior healthcare specialist is VACO Insurance in Mountain Home. Retired law enforcement and disabled veteran owner Frank VACO and staff can help you with all your insurance needs. VACO Insurance provides coverage for most carriers in the area, such as Medicare, Affordable Care Act, individual, or any other health or life insurance options. With over 13 years experience and agents in multiple areas and locations throughout northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, VACO Insurance is the right choice to handle all your insurance needs. That's VACO Insurance, located in Mountain Home.
For all things glass, contact the professionals at Clear Results Glass in Mountain Home. Whether you're needing a rock chip repair or a full windshield replacement, Clear Results Glass can take care of all of your automotive glass needs with fast turnarounds at competitive prices. They service business and residential customers and can custom cut any glass or provide you with the right fit for your home windows, sliding doors, commercial glass, or even a frameless shower enclosure. Contact Clear Results Glass today for a quote or to schedule your next glass project. That's Clear Results Glass, located in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care in Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
Oh, honey, we've had such a wonderful vacation here in the Ozarks. I really hate to go home.
I know. The lakes, the rivers, they've all been great for fishing. Oh, and the boating and the swimming.
And the people are so nice in the stores and restaurants.
Let's call an agent and see if we can make Mountain Home our new home.
Call the Z-Team, 870-405-0793. Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East Mountain Home.
870-405-0793. Hello, Z-Team?
When the acres add up, so does the work. The Kubota LO2 series is ready for it. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, it features powerful, dependable Kubota diesel engines, performance-matched attachments, and the versatility to get the job done right.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. This part of community news is brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals. Located at 4423 Highway 62 West here in Mountain Home, Arkansas. You can't miss them. I see orange Kubotas and blue New Hollands. Buddy, they're adding to the list of things they sell.
They are. Mm-hmm. They are quicker. Quick. As you drive by, they are filling up more and more. They always had a full parking lot of inventory out there, but now that they've added all the construction equipment and everything, it's packed out there.
Yeah, definitely.
It's got a variety.
Got the tilt trailers, which make it a lot easier to get on. And Scooter's talked about it before. You know, these tractors weigh so much that you can't.
They're heavy.
You can't. Sometimes you can't use ramps, so you need that tilt trailer. That way you can just roll it right up on it. It's nice. It's real nice.
It is nice. It is nice.
Real nice.
And now they got excavators, and they've got all sorts of cool construction equipment.
Yeah, go by and see them and check out what they've got and take a test drive, because you never know. Each tractor can work a little bit differently, the way they use the pedals and handles, and
they are different.
Yeah,
I mean, in their main tractors, they carry Kubota and New Holland, which are two top of the lines. There are some differences between the two. Some people would swear by one, and they just prefer one or the other. You know, I've had both. I like both of them. The one I have now is Kubota, but
very good.
And they've kept me running. I mean, every time I needed something, they've taken care of me. So
excellent. Parts and service, implements galore. You ought to see in the back lot just all kinds of attachments that you can get for your tractors, and work on that farm. Because if you're not buying a new house for the right time of your life and you're still on the farm, you want to go buy and get yourself the right tractor for the job. Isn't
Or
that
maybe
right?
the farm is the right house for the
Maybe
right time
that
of your
one,
life.
yeah. But then you get on the farm and you need the right tractor and you go by and see Ozarks Farm and Lawn.
Yeah.
We just have all the best people.
Start with Z-Team and
Yep.
with Ozark Farm and Loan.
That's right.
You're covered.
870-424-3434 is their number. Go to ozarksfarmandlawn.com. And best yet, just go by and see them on there on the west side of Mountain Home. All right, what do we got in community news? Paul Bunyan Breakfast, brought to you by the Knights of Columbus at St. Peter the Fisherman Catholic Church, located at 249 Dryer Street here in Mountain Home, Arkansas. It'll be Saturday, February 8th, serving from 7:30 a.m. until 10:30 a.m. It's all you care to eat. Scrambled eggs, biscuit and gravy, pancakes, sausage links, coffee and juice, all brought to your table on china with silverware. Takeout orders are available. That's $9 for adults, $4 for children under 12, and children under 5 eat for free. A portion of today's proceeds will go to benefit Informed Choices Women's Center of the Ozarks. Paul Bunyan Breakfast.
Yummy, yummy.
Good food, good times.
This weekend, this Saturday.
Definitely. Let's see. Slap and Leather 24th Annual Texas Hold'em, brought to you by the American Legion Baseball Fundraiser. Slap it. Card drawing at 12:30 and early bird drawing for
a lot of fun at this.
Yeah.
Really, they do. There's a lot of people that show up. It's a great time.
Mm-hmm. It'll be Saturday, February 22nd at the Elks Lodge, located on Highway 62 East by the Twin Lakes Golf Course. Excuse me. It's 11 a.m. registration, 1 p.m. tournament starts. They do have the early bird drawing at 12:30 for some money. Let's see here. Yep, they've got different prizes. $2,000 Visa gift card for first place. And it goes down from there. $1,200 for second, $800 for third, all the way to 8th place to $200. So, Texas Hold'em. You like playing cards?
I do. I do like playing cards. Lester White, who's kind of the one putting this on, he will be here Monday. He's going to talk a little bit about what's going on with it and everything. So
very nice. Very nice.
If you want some more information on it, then just watch the Monday show and he'll get us all up to date.
Yeah. Let's see. Do they have a...
And Lester, I think they got his phone number too, a contact number for him if you need, if you're looking to donate towards it or help with it or whatever.
Yep, Lester White, 421-2006. 421-2006.
Remember to dial 870.
870. Are you sure it's not 501?
Yes,
probably
it's 870. It's 870.
Okay, let's just put 870 next to it. And Bomber basketball tonight. Lady Bombers and our Bombers are going to Harrison. Get a gob.
Yes, yes.
Tip off at 6 p.m. And there was a good game Friday for the boys. Lady Bombers fell short, but they're still having a stellar season.
They are having an outstanding. They just had a bad game.
It happens.
It happens.
Yeah. So
bounce back.
Yeah. Let's if you can't go to Harrison, let's watch on XL7-TV tonight. We'll be broadcasting the game. Yes.
It'll be a good game. Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
It'll be a good game. So support the Bombers. Get a gob. Yes, sir. Let's see what we got. The Shed. They're having their upcoming events. Let's click this back here. There we go. Power and Love on March 7th, and we've got Forever Young on March 11th. Susie Bogus on April 10th. And let's see, Kane with Katie, and Ben Fuller, Caleb and John, and Joseph O'Brien, the Jesus Music Tour on May 4th. Michael Cavanaugh, music of Billy Joel and Elton John on May 15th. So always a good time at the Shed. If you want to rent out the Shed, you can contact them. Maybe you got an event or a program that you want to do, maybe a business that you want to have a get together with your employees and have it somewhere that's just real nice, Clark. Real nice. So, let's.
There's something wrong with you.
And the program guide is out at the Baxter County Library, January, February edition, but they have got to jump on the ball, brother. They've also got March and April out. You can go onto their website at baxtercountylibrary.org or baxlib.org And you can click on their digital one and flip through and see what's going on. All kinds of programs for adults and kids, and they've got the early literacy program for them little kids that want to read. Book clubs for the adults, and just used book sale. They do that quarterly, but they'll be having a used book sale. Let's click back this one because that one's in May. There we go, and we've got February 20th. Will be the used book sale Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So go and get you a program guide in person at the library or at the Chamber of Commerce. And it's nice that they print those out for everybody. And they have the special programs, special collections where if you want to rent an Orion telescope or a ukulele, you got fishing kits, you got children activity kits, portable CD and DVD players, book club in a bag, which is neat. You can start your own book club. And round knitting looms. You knit, Scooter? You ever knit?
No, can't say that I have. Done some sewing before.
I've done some sewing. Yeah. I got, right here. I got it on my arm. I got to do a little sewing right there.
See, there you go.
Yeah, need to learn how to sew. Anyway, well, you got anything, Scooter?
No, I'm good.
You got no community news for us?
Not a whole lot. I know we talked about wrestling. Going to BV today, that has been canceled. So they're postponed. They're rescheduling it.
Yeah. Okay, that'll happen. For any other community events, you can go to enjoymountainhome.com and click on their calendar of events. You can see here the Schliemann Center has line dancing for women today. Buffalo River Ozark Highlands Trail Hike. Ozark Society of Buffalo River Chapter. I guess they're going to do a little hike. Exercise for beginners for women at the Schliemann Center. Baxter County Library has Issues and Viewpoints Book Club, and it just continues on. You can see all the things. Harvey, Friday, they'll be doing their play again, and that'll be fun. Have you gone to see it? Are you going to
I have not. I do want to get by there and see that. I have not been able to, though.
Yeah. Let's see.
It's still going.
Yeah, Dixon Band and fish and shrimp dinner, just all the things. There's the Paul Bunyan breakfast right there we spoke about. So that's what's nice about this, the Chamber of Commerce's website. You can go and click on this calendar of events and find things that are going on. And if you have anything you want to submit, you can right here. Submit your event, put in your information, and just send it on over and have them put it on their calendar. And that's a look at your community news brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals. Go by and see them for all your tractor and parts and service needs.
What's their phone number?
870-425-3434.
Sweet.
You almost got me there.
I know.
Should be a number I remember. That's easy. 425-3434.
There you go.
Come on now.
Don't forget, Bombers tonight at Harrison. Watch XL7-TV.
I know, right? They'll stream on their Facebook page, but also on YouTube. I like going to YouTube and watching it there.
Facebook, YouTube, and then if you pick up our TV channel locally, you'll pick it up there as well.
Pick it up on antenna. Pick it up on one of the
cable networks.
Cable networks. I mean, you guys are everywhere. We're everywhere. We're everywhere. Very good. Well, you know what? We've got a couple of minutes before we bring on our guest. Anything in particular that you have done in the past couple of days?
No, I've been lazy. No.
That's okay.
Got to do that every now and then. They still don't let me with my neck. I can't do much anymore still, but I'm hoping to get to the point where I can start exercising again. That's where I kind of feel like I need to be doing. Kind of feel like I'm just kind of blah.
What do you do exercise wise? Cardio, strength training?
I'll probably do more cardio than anything.
Cardio, yeah. That'd be good.
Just something to keep me going.
Yeah.
I'm anxious to get started doing that again. I just can't do much yet.
Well, about 3 weeks ago, Carla found me a elliptical, and have I been on it once yet?
No.
Well, when we bought it, I was sick that week. If you remember 3 weeks ago. So, you're not going to get on it when you're sick. And then when you start to feel better, are you like, and then when you do feel better, it's just finding the time. That couch looks mighty fine when I get home.
There you go. I hear you.
Anyway, we're going to take a break. We'll come back with our guest, the Baxter County Judge, Kevin Litty.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as it would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite, climate-controlled, and air-filtered boarding facility in the area, with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Providing caring, compassionate services at an affordable price is our goal at Connor Family Funeral Home. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that treats our friends and neighbors just like family, with a wide range of services and options to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area. Connor Family addresses all the details with no hidden fees, so you can rest assured that you are treated like family for a more personalized and worry-free service. That's Connor Family Funeral Home, where compassion and affordability meet, located in Mountain Home.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the Mountain Home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Even on the most perfect day, the unexpected can happen. But with just one call to their local Red Ribbon expert at Overhead Door, they can get their garage door fixed or replaced in a jiffy.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home. Experience the best in Mexican dining. Litty's in Gassville, voted numerous times as the best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Come out for delicious breakfast served all day, or enjoy an authentic Mexican lunch or dinner. $1.49 tacos on Thursday, 10% discount for seniors every day. No time? Call Litty's and have your to-go order waiting for you. And don't forget, Litty's also provides catering for small parties, weddings, holidays, or big events. The best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Litty's in Gassville.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. Our guest today is Kevin Litty, the Baxter County Judge. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning, guys. Good to be here again.
Yeah. How you been?
Good. Been busy. Had some ups and downs over the last, 60, 90 days, but, all's good right now, and county's moving forward, and bright future ahead of us.
Right. Well, the last time we talked, it was Snowmageddon, and now it's been like, it's like Rainageddon, and potholes. You have been busy probably filling potholes.
They have both played havoc on our roads. That's what I said. You get a snow, you get a freeze, and then you start straightening things up, and you get a rain, and it's a never-ending battle. Never-ending battle. I tell you, I was thinking this morning on my way here, we've got to ease the pain on the county roads, people that live on county roads, and the only way to do it would be add graders to our system, which are very, very expensive, but where we run, we were running 6 when I got here. We've been running 7 now, and we need to be running 10, really. Yeah. And just to stay on top of things, because, when we have bad weather, people expect their road fixed, within a few days. You just can't do it when you have 750 miles of roads, but, So I think it's going to be a long-term goal of mine to increase our grader fleet, and so we can catch up on these roads. You know?
Yeah. What is one of those graders cost?
We got one coming right now. It's $300,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you gotta save your pennies to buy those.
So I was wanting to add this one and give us another one in our fleet, but we have one that's wore out and it's got to go. So maybe later this year or next year we'll start adding at least one to our fleet.
Yeah. Now, if you add to the fleet, is there a special requirement to run one of those? Are you going to need more employees to be able to? If you had all 10 and they needed to all go out at once, you could train who you have now?
Yeah, we would train who we have now because, you can't run graders 365 days a year. Just the weather prohibits it. So when them guys aren't running graders, they're doing something else.
Oh, yeah.
But we have enough employees out there we could pull from the other pots and run them 10 graders when the weather permits.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's what be my goal to have. My long-term goal is to have 10 graders running out there.
Yeah. In which case, you would get to people quicker and they would be happy.
Yep, and they've been. When I started, we were running 6, and we kept a grader for an extra, and it was just an awful expensive piece of equipment to be sitting there idle.
Right.
So we started running it, and what we did is left the districts, if you want to call them. We had the 6 graders divided up into parts of the county. The places that get hit the worst is send that extra grader and let him team up with that grader in that certain area and cover the roads quicker in that area. So they said they've liked doing that. It's worked good, and they can cover a road a lot quicker.
Yeah. Now, is there strategic places that these graders sit, or are they all centralized at?
No, they all stay in their areas,
so,
and their areas are pretty big.
Right.
It takes it takes about, I think they told me, 3 months for one grader to cover all of his territory one time. So
wow,
that's a long
lot
time,
of land.
And when you have little natural disasters like a snow or a heavy rain, it's people don't want to wait that long.
Yeah.
So and I understand.
3 months, I can understand that.
Yeah, I get pictures every day, nearly every day, of roads somewhere in Baxter County. I got one last night over here in eastern part of the county, and I sent it to Road and Bridge Superintendent. He's like, "Man," I said, "Yeah."
Right.
We don't know that until people tell us, Yeah. But it needs to be fixed, like right now.
Right, and that's somebody had told me at work. Somebody that was looking at a camper, and they were talking about their road and the rain that had Thursday. It rained all day, and they talked about their road needing somebody to come out. And I said, call Kevin Litty.
Yeah.
Call
Well,
Road and Bridge. They'll come out. You got to let them know about it.
All roads understand all people want the same service, and we want to give them all the same service. But sometimes there's emergencies situations. What I consider emergency situation on certain roads, we got to go get it and get it fixed.
Oh, yeah.
The picture I got last night, it needs to be fixed today.
Yeah. But I guess sometimes impassable.
Yeah.
You got a lot of places that they say low water bridge, but really it's not. It's a creek bed, and you gotta.
Well, with the hills we live in, the ditches get full and they run across the road, and that's what creates a lot of our troubles when water starts running across the road. So.
Yeah. Who handles the college has their walking trail that goes underneath the bypass, and that water runs through there, and the trees or branches and stuff get hung up underneath that walking bridge.
So
Who
the city
handles that?
will maintain
the city's
that,
on that one.
Yeah, they'll maintain that.
Yeah, because Carla and I were walking it, and we'd seen there's a big old tree, and I'm sure they'll probably get to it, but
it's tough because that creek runs nearly year round, and you're not supposed to get in the creek bed when it's got water in it, so it makes it tough to get in there. But maybe they can reach some of it from the bank and drag it out. So that makes it a little tougher.
Yeah. They have it. It's wide enough that I know they made it wide enough so they can drive down there.
Yeah.
But I have seen cars. I seen a BMW driving on it the other day.
Really?
And I thought, what are you doing down there?
Probably shouldn't have been there.
No, I don't think so. I think they thought they could, but just because it was wide enough. But just because you think you can doesn't mean you should.
Yeah.
So, just so you know, at the end of my road, I got a couple potholes. Thank you, sir.
Where we fixed a couple of years or so ago.
Dude, I don't know what it's about the end of mine.
Where they join.
Where they join.
Yep.
Yeah. So I've got a couple down there. But I know you guys have been quick to get to it because I've got people down my road that I think probably call you all the time.
Is that green something?
Green ivy.
Green ivy.
Yeah, green ivy. And so, but it's usually within a couple of weeks. But the rain just happened on Thursday, and I tell you, I was running through town and in front of Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
I did not see it, but I heard about it.
It was so bad.
I heard about
Chunks were coming out of the road. So that's the city. So you guys need to fix that. No.
Actually, that's going to be the state.
Oh, that's okay. How does that work? I thought when it ran through the city, but the state still covers it.
They maintain their own roads within the city, yeah. So
okay, so the city then is just your side roads.
Yep. But where the city limits stop, they'll pick up, but not on the state or U.S. highways. The state continues to maintain it.
They've been running through Mountain Home.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
A few years ago, like South College used to stop there within about, city maintenance stopped within 100 foot of the intersection. When they redid that street, the city took possession of that street, so they maintained it all the way down to near ASU or near the.
When they widened it to the 3-lane.
Yeah, they took possession of it and they maintain it now. So.
Okay, so some is a part of the city.
So
but
Highway 5 South
5.
is maintained by the state. When they redo that road, I think the city is going to take possession after that and maintain it after that point. So.
And 62 all the way through is still the state.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know that's how that worked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good. Well, so we're talking about roads. You guys, projects during the winter are tough to do. But the water plant road, you spoke about that last time that you were in. Is that something that they're continuing to try to do stuff to?
So as soon as the weather permits, that's primary. That's our primary road job this year. And I've had several people ask me down in that area. And like I said, this didn't work out my first 2 years. We got in there, got started with the right of ways, got them cleared, but the funds just didn't allow it. But that road will be built this year. It may not be chip and sealed this year because they've kind of talked me and the road and bridge guys is maybe letting it settle. You see a lot of chip and seal roads around wherever every place the culvert goes under the road is a dip. Well, if we let it settle and then come in there and top dress it next year and chip and seal it, maybe we can avoid that type of stuff because that needs to be a good road.
Right.
A lot of traffic and a lot of heavy trucks come up and down it. So.
Well, I'd say do whatever it would take for it to last longer.
But we're gonna definitely build it, get all the drainage in, and it'll look like something by fall. So
yeah, very good, very nice. Well, with winter, 6 more weeks. Punxsutawney Phil saw a shadow, so we got 6 more weeks of winter. You're probably forecasting April, May, I guess, is when they start their spring projects.
Yeah. It'll be somewhere in April probably.
Yeah. So right now it's just potholes.
Yeah. Potholes
and grading.
And just fixing places. It just it requires just a lot of time and effort just to go around and fix places.
Yeah.
When you have the type of weather we've had.
Yeah, especially with 700 miles of road. Very good. The Baxter County Health Department, I think, is probably still...
Boy, it's going good. I was looking at it this morning, and they've laid a lot of the brick and rock on it, and we actually have a meeting tomorrow about it. We meet once a month and just talk about the progress going on, and it's going good. Hopefully, May or June, it'll be completed.
Now, that's close to end of the dry.
It's in the dry.
It's in the dry.
It's in the dry.
I couldn't remember exactly what you had said last month. That's nice that they can finally work on the inside.
They've got a lot of the brick and rock laid. I got the concrete curbing poured around the parking lot. Getting prepared to asphalt it this summer. And,
I got to drive by and see that.
I think Will Gregory had told us that one time they were about a week to 10 days behind schedule, but that can be made up. No, that can be made up pretty quick.
Yeah, it's not like being 6 months behind schedule.
No.
They say a week or two. Stuff happens. That even happened at my house just trying to remodel a bathroom that we got probably 2 weeks behind.
Yeah.
We're talking about a bathroom. This is a whole building.
Yeah.
So, and speaking of buildings, the community center that they're building out there by McCabe Park. Carla and I walked by that, and that's going along pretty good. I know that's a city, project, but
they're getting along good.
They're doing good.
I haven't been down there in a while, but the last time I was,
I just thought we'd walk by it. When you get the closer you get to it, it's like that place is huge.
Yeah.
It's going to be
quite a place.
It's going to be great. Now, do you know? Was that towards the end of 26? I think that they'll be completed.
I think it was 26.
I think it is,
but I'm not
because Carla asked
sure
me that. And then I like to answer questions, even if I'm wrong, I still give.
Yeah.
So I thought maybe by the end of 26, which would be really nice. Now, so was that annexed into the city? I guess
that was already in the city.
It was already.
Now, they made the city bought a little more property to build that on from the Shirley Baker estate, Sarah McCabe estate, whatever that is right there. But they bought she had donated like 40 acres several years ago that they started the McCabe Park on. I think they bought a little bit more back in there to sit it back in there from her. But it's all city, and then it's city goes up to Hilltop Lane at the top of the hill from Meeks.
Yeah. which is now
what's the name of it?
Rid Air? I don't know.
But,
I was surprised when I seen that sign change.
Yep, they just changed the name. So
yeah. Well, it's 7:45. We're going to go ahead and take a break. We'll come back with more from Kevin Litty, our Baxter County judge.
Well, folks, have you been trout fishing before?
Not since I was a little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going?
See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should have called the Z-Team.
It's that time again, the 24th annual Slap and Leather Texas Hold'em Tournament fundraiser to support American Legion Baseball. Saturday, February 22nd at the Elks Lodge in Mountain Home. Registration at 11 o'clock, tournament starts at 1. It's time to shuffle up and deal. All entries get a free meal by Holy Smokes and a chance to win Visa gift cards for 1st through 8th place. Contact Lester White, 870-421-2006 for more information. Don't miss the Slap and Leather Texas Hold'em fundraiser on February 22nd and support American Legion Baseball.
When the acres add up, so does the work. The Kubota LO2 series is ready for it. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, it features powerful, dependable Kubota diesel engines, performance-matched attachments, and the versatility to get the job done right.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home. Your senior healthcare specialist is VACO Insurance in Mountain Home. Retired law enforcement and disabled veteran owner Frank VACO and staff can help you with all your insurance needs. VACO Insurance provides coverage for most carriers in the area, such as Medicare, Affordable Care Act, individual, or any other health or life insurance options. With over 13 years experience and agents in multiple areas and locations throughout northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, VACO Insurance is the right choice to handle all your insurance needs. That's VACO Insurance, located in Mountain Home.
For all things glass, contact the professionals at Clear Results Glass in Mountain Home. Whether you're needing a rock chip repair or a full windshield replacement, Clear Results Glass can take care of all of your automotive glass needs with fast turnarounds at competitive prices. They service business and residential customers and can custom cut any glass or provide you with the right fit for your home windows, sliding doors, commercial glass, or even a frameless shower enclosure. Contact Clear Results Glass today for a quote or to schedule your next glass project. That's Clear Results Glass, located in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. We're visiting with Kevin Litty, the Baxter County judge. And, you know, a lot of things have gone on in the past month, but issues have gotten resolved, and I'm glad to see that it's finally done. I know you probably can speak at it at length, but just give us the rundown of last month court meeting about the airport. That was one of the things on the docket. You did get a majority to vote on explain to us how that went down.
Okay, so when we created a ordinance to abolish the airport commission, we had to have supermajority, which is 8 of 11 votes, because there's 11 members on the quorum court, to pass it with emergency clause. We didn't have the 8 votes, but we had majority votes we had the majority, which the contents of the ordinance that enabled us to have a second and third reading.
Okay.
Although we couldn't pass it with one reading because we didn't have supermajority vote, and so we were all confused, all of us, until we contacted legal advice and said, "Hey, you got enough. You got enough votes to read it for a second and third time. You just have to leave out the emergency clause." And we were trying to pass it with emergency clause. So we had a second and third reading the following week and ended up with supermajority on that third reading to abolish the airport commission.
Yeah. So you were able to gain support by going over the issue a couple more times.
Yes, we did. We gained support, and I think there was more understanding. And I tell folks all the time that's the hardest thing I've had to deal with in my just started my third year as county judge. But I'm glad we're over that hurdle and we can look towards the future, because I think there's bright things to happen at the airport.
Right. And then, some people probably didn't understand the issue that, there was a hangar built, there was a lease agreed upon in the minutes of a quorum court meeting, but nothing ever signed. It, I guess, maybe a gentleman's agreement, but at least should have been. And then you came into the judgeship, if you want to say. You were elected as judge, and the issue was never resolved, and you were trying to get it resolved for years. By going by the original agreement. And now that it has passed, it's like you said, the issue is resolved. It's time to move forward. And you're moving forward as, instead of an airport commission, as an advisory board.
Yeah.
So what is it that they'll do?
So the commission was an administrative board. We're going to move forward with an advisory board, and although you heard a lot of folks say that most airports that's under a city or county in the state of Arkansas operate with administrative board. That's true, but if you move over to Texas, a lot of their airports are operated with an advisory board, and I learned that recently on a trip to Texas. Said most of our airports are advisory boards. It puts the advisory board as the liaison between the airport manager and the county judge. But I can tell you, as your county judge, that I don't want to run the airport.
Yeah.
I need to be involved in it like I am most other departments that fall under me. But we have an airport manager that is very intelligent, that he was operating the airport with the help of the administrative board, which is the airport commission. And we can do the same thing with this advisory board. And law states that a quorum court can create any ordinance to give the advisory board any authority you want to give them. So although the law does not give an advisory board the authority that it does administrative board, you can create an ordinance that gives the advisory board any authority you want to give them. So, and we're going to do that. We've got 5 members that's going to come to the quorum court tonight to introduce themselves, and I want the blessing of the quorum court before I swear these guys in. And they're all part of the airport and have been local citizens. It's been a part of our community for a long time. And we'll sit down and we'll create an ordinance based off what they think they need the authority to do. One big change is all the funding at the airport was always handled by the airport manager and the advisory board or the administrative board. It's no longer going to be like that. The money is going to be funneled through our treasurer's office, just like every other dollar in the county is. And I think it will. I think it will work very well. We have a very, very good treasurer, Janae Mize, that's capable of doing this stuff. It's a lot of chaos right now, but it will all come together just like any other department in the county, and we'll let that money be funneled through the treasurer's office, and we'll have more accountability there.
Well, and I was going to say, accountability, but also transparency.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And some, think that we try to avoid that. We're not. I mean, I want it to be as transparent as possible.
Yeah.
That's my door's always open to my office. I'll give anybody whatever they need anytime.
Sure. I mean, Freedom of Information Act, hello. We can, find out anything we want. It'd just be easier because I guess what you're saying is it wasn't being funneled through the Treasury. They were doing their own accounts and their own accounting. And so you would have to actually go to them to get the information. Absolutely. And, there could be a possibility of dragging feet.
Well, there could be. Not saying there is. No. Taylor, the airport manager, matter of fact, Miss Janae, our treasurer, the other day bragged on his bookkeeping that he was doing.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So I thought that's good. Our airport manager is very capable. He's a young boy, but he loves airport, and he's very capable of doing the job. And he was, although the commission worked with him closely, he did a lot of the stuff himself. he applied for all the grants, did the paperwork, did all, kept the checkbooks, balanced the checkbooks, kept everything in order. He gets out and helps a maintenance guy when needed. He's very capable of doing it. As long as our advisory board is on top of things, like I think they will be as far as the progress at the airport, I think that most people will see very little change other than the funding is funneled through our treasurer's office now, and they're not handling it themselves.
Yeah. So you're actually making his job easier.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
And the treasurer's harder.
It's a change, and none of us like change. We'll all admit to that.
We're creatures of habit. So
I think it's a good change for the county. People that's lived around here for 30, 40 years, they know the problems that's went on with the previous administrations, county judge's office, and the airport commission at times, and this can alleviate a lot of them problems.
Yeah, come to a consensus faster and easier. So you're saying tonight's quorum court meeting, the Baxter County courthouse there on the square. Those 5 will be there?
Those 5 will introduce themselves tonight.
Tonight,
yes,
okay.
Yeah, in the presentation before the meeting gets started, they'll all introduce themselves. And
so will the members have a chance to ask some questions?
If they want to, audience members,
Yeah, so it's almost like what's going on the Hill in
So,
Washington, D.C., where they got to do an interview.
Well, with the administrative board, when they're appointed by the county judge, it has to be confirmed by the quorum court through a resolution.
Yeah.
Advisory board don't. But at least I can do as a county judge is let them come introduce themselves and let these folks know who's working for us.
Sure.
So
Yeah. Good. Very good. I'm glad to see that finally has been resolved. That's been, you say you're in your 3rd year. That's been 2 years of you trying to come to an agreement with people.
That was the only hurdle
Yeah.
I could not make, just couldn't get across.
Yeah.
And,
That'll happen. So the quorum court meeting is tonight. You can watch on XL7-TV. They'll be streaming. What's that? That's 6?
It starts at 5:30 now.
5:30
with
now.
our procedural ordinances this year. We changed it to 5:30. We looked at 5. And I want folks to also know on that time change, it's just to, county offices close at 4:30. We had employees sitting around till 6 to get started and sit around for another half hour to an hour, and they were getting overtime to do nothing from 4:30 to 6, the ones that we needed to be there. Unknown to a lot of people, there's a lot of cities and counties that meet during the day. 10 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I've talked to a lot of these judges. It's like, we do it during business hours, and the county hasn't. So that's another change people don't like, but it's not trying to get around transparency or anything like that. Most people that come to our quorum court meetings can be there, whether it's at 5:30 or 6. And a lot of our people that come are retired folks, so they could be there at
anytime
they could be
want.
there at 3. Yeah,
they could be there.
So, but anyway, it's just to keep us from just to keep the day rolling, where we can get our employees home and not make them hang out till 7 o'clock at night.
That makes sense to me. I mean, you moved it 30 minutes.
Yeah.
It's not like you moved it 2.5 hours, but it looks like 14 pages. I won't go through them all because
I barely glanced at it. I usually study that on the day of. But,
it gets kind of boring. But if you want to watch tonight, XL7-TV, 5:30 p.m. You're more than welcome to go in person. So when you're at a quorum court meeting, can anybody get up and speak about an issue that they see on the docket?
On the docket, yes.
Yeah,
it has to be on the docket.
Yeah, I mean, we want to bring up something that's not you're not going to be talking about.
But we've in our procedural is that we passed with the 5:30 time. We give anybody that wants to come up 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
And I try very hard to do that. And,
sure.
So.
Very good. Well, any final thoughts? We got a minute left.
Yeah,
feeling good about this year.
Just look forward to a good year.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a very, very strong year. County has a very strong, had a very strong conservative budget this year, and but I think as times go on with the county and the city, I think it looks the future is bright, and look forward to it.
Yeah, me too. I mean, you can see growth did not slow down even with COVID when it comes to Baxter County.
Yeah.
We kept trucking along, taxes kept
COVID
coming in.
Helped Baxter County.
Yeah,
really.
It brought people in that
Well, our income for January was down, our tax revenue $40-some hundred, which is off of what was projected. But we only budget 90%, so that didn't hurt us. Now we don't want to do that for 12 months.
No.
And I really feel like we'll make it up next month, because next month it represents December. December is always a good spending month, so I look forward to this month, February, and that's December's taxes. So I think we can make up that $40-some hundred we were short of projections. So,
and that's January slow in any any
Yeah.
industry, any business. It's Christmas just happened. You spend all that money. You're waiting now for tax season.
Yeah.
So January is just the way it is. Thank you for joining us this
Thanks,
morning.
guys.
All right. You guys have a great day. It's going to be pretty out. I guess southern part of the state's going to see some rain, but it doesn't look too bad. So have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow with Bob.
Yep.
Bob, have a good day.